There's no woman's here. Yeah, it's case number 135 on the calendar in the matter of McLeary versus Ash.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Judge. Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated. Ma'am, have a seat, please.
Ms. McLeary, Mr. Ash is a friend of yours. You claimed that he caused some damage to a gun as a result of a car that he was carrying, shooting into the dashboard accidentally. You want him to pay for the damage. You already paid for the...
Your Honor, we don't talk.
Oh, is that what this case is about?
Yes, Your Honor. He's a friend of mine right now, though. He's a friend of mine right now.
Is anything she said, Mr. Ash, true? True.
I don't...
I'm asking you, are you still her friend?
Her friend.
Are you still her friend? Look at me. Friend? When was the last time you spoke to her? Friend?
No, I'm not a friend.
When was the last time you spoke to her, Mr. Ash? When was the last time you spoke to her?
Probably sometime in, when she came and visited me in December.
Your Honor. Shh. Sorry. Quiet.
The weekend.
Why did you pay for the windshield?
I mean, I really didn't want to, but she couldn't make it back home to Norfolk State University for the windshield.
Okay, so she was visiting you?
Yes.
And you live in Virginia?
Yes.
And she was also in Virginia?
Yes. Well, her...
Were you dating?
Yes. Well, we had met them in the club, because we were all on a Christmas break.
Quiet.
The weekend before.
Yeah,
And they just came.
From where?
School.
What school were you at?
I go to the club.
And the plaintiff, where did she go to school?
Virginia Commonwealth University.
Now, she came to visit you, and this incident happened in December?
Yes.
Tell me what happened.
Yes. Pretty much, we were going into a neighborhood where, you know, I didn't really feel that comfortable, so I brought my pen.
What?
Once I went to
what?
40 SW.
What is that? Quiet! What is that?
Weapon. But I didn't have a concealed weapons license. That's why I had it in the open carry. It had to be visible. And pretty much we were leaving the party, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you were leaving? You had been to a party?
Yes.
And where did you leave?
When we were in the party.
On your hip?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that a concealed weapon?
No, because I wasn't concealing it because it was in the open carry. I was showing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think you kind of get what I'm saying.
How many other morons were carrying their guns at a party where everybody was drinking? Why are you laughing? I just want to know why you're laughing. Yeah. What is funny?
I guess nothing's funny, Your Honor. Probably no other morons were carrying the weapon, but I decided...
Great answer, Mr. Ash.
I decided to take my better judgment, I guess. So we were leaving the party, you know what I'm saying? Her and her friend, they had been drinking. So I knew the area, so I decided to drive. So we got in the car, you know what I'm saying? I had put one in the head. That was also a bad decision. Her and her friend were comfortable with that when we got in the car, so they kind of wanted me to clear it. So I was just like, you know, yo, chill out. Let's wait until we get to my house. We can handle all that. You know what I'm saying? We were driving, and like she was just going in. You know, like people that have been drinking, they can be kind of abrasive. You know what I'm saying? So I was just.
Were you drinking?
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't, nah. I mean, I can't really say that what I had drunk had been drinking. I might have had like a beer or two, that was it. I was good to drive, Your Honor. I was better than these two.
Take your hands off your hips.
Sorry, Your Honor. So at this point, I had took the gun out the house that was laying in the, like right beside me. And she was just like, make sure there's nothing in there, make sure there's nothing in there. I'm like, man. I'm like, yo, chill out, let's just wait. I actually pulled the trigger, and yes, I did, because to me that was ridiculous.
What was ridiculous?
The dashboard.
I don't understand. What do you mean it was ridiculous?
I mean, like, it's like this big. I never went and got an estimate because I wasn't interested in paying for it.
I want to see the damn gun. The windshield he paid for. Mm-hmm. So the windshield I'm not interested in. So you're talking about this little hole in the dashboard?
Yeah, but can I tell my side of the story now?
No, I'll ask you questions. You're talking about this little hole in the dashboard.
Top, if you look at the top of the dashboard, it exploded. There's glass and the sponge is all cracked and broken. So I said,
quiet.
That was too much.
Quiet.
Delicious little puppies.
So it'd be easier for
Why weren't you driving? Just listen to me.
Okay.
I'm going to ask questions now.
All right.
Why weren't you driving your car after the party?
Okay.
That requires an answer.
Okay,
Why weren't you driving, Miss McCleary, your car after the party?
Okay, because we're in Hampton, I know the place. It's easier for him to drive, and we're turning. Like, it was far from where we drove, so I.
And how much did you have to drink at the party?
I did not drink at all. I did not drink at all.
Judge Judy can in a moment.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Jupiter Jack, the most convenient hands-free device for no cell phone, guaranteed. Plug it into any phone and mount it on the dash. Preset your radio to 88.7 FM and you're ready to go. Jupiter Jack transmits quality sound through the speakers in your car. Instead of hearing the other person, you hear music. If you want more volume, just turn up your radio. Hi, it's Billy. Hi, Billy Mays here. In my car, the Jupiter Jack sucks.
Tasia McCleary says former friend Mitchell Ash owes for the cost to replace her dashboard after his gun accidentally discharged in her.
How many times have you gotten into a car with a friend, male or female, where they put a gun on the console?
Oh my gosh, I was an idiot for trusting him, but I did tell him I was comfortable with it. He assured me he knew how to use it.
Being uncomfortable with it is action. Being uncomfortable with it says, I'm getting into a car with you.
Okay. All right.
Easy.
It's true. That's
Simple.
true, but no.
That's what you get. He paid for the windshield?
Your Honor, yeah, but then he agreed to pay for everything else, though.
You take care of the dashboard.
But he agreed.
As a matter of fact, when he shot the bullet and it went through the dashboard, the shot hit me in my leg.
Don't carry a weapon around at the wrong time.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter of Melvin versus Melvin step forward.
Jennifer Melvin is suing her ex-husband, Jennifer Melvin, for an unpaid loan to buy a semi-truck.
What kind of work do you do, Miss Melvin?
A long-haul truck driver?
No. I'm looking at her. Say no. What kind of work do you do? No.
I'm a driver.
A driver for what?
Driver.
How long have you been licensed as a driver?
Almost 15 years.
When were you and Mr. Melvin married, and what month and year?
August.
And when were you divorced?
It was August.
What year were you divorced?
September.
And when did you last live together?
Austin, Riley, Cameron.
No, last lived together.
And I have a 3-year-old, Gavin.
Could you explain something to me? You remember signing this complaint?
Yes.
Could you read it?
Say.
How many children does it say you have?
I have 4. You asked me for my children. I'm sorry.
How many children does it say you have?
2.
2. Give it back to me, please. No. The judgment of divorce states as follows in the first paragraph. The court finds that there are 3 minor children of this marriage. Would you explain that to me?
Austin is biologically Larry.
The court found that there are 3 minor children of this marriage. You must have filed the papers. And in the children, you wrote that there were 3 papers.
Yes, ma'am.
You did not contest that divorce.
No,
is that correct?
That is.
So what happened between the divorce and the time you swore to this complaint?
I didn't understand that.
You were a truck driver for 15 years. How long have you been a truck driver, Mr. Melvin?
5.
Did you own trucks together with your wife?
At 1.5.
What point?
Around 05. We bought a truck. And then again in 2005. 6. End of 2000.
And that was subsequent to your divorce?
Yes.
So you were in business together?
Somewhat.
Don't say somewhat. I'm asking you a question. I didn't understand a lot of this case, and I'm going to figure out what's going on here because a lot of it doesn't sound kosher to me. Do you understand? And if something doesn't sound kosher to me and doesn't look kosher to me, it usually is because something's right. We understand each other. We understand each other. So you and your husband and then ex-husband were in business together at the time you co-signed for a loan on a truck that you bought together for business in 2000. Is that right? Well, that's what you say in your complaint. You understand what I'm saying to you? All right. So the first thing that you did is you lied in your complaint, which I like, because it sounds right to me. You'd smell right to me. You know what you wrote in your complaint. No. He asked you to help him get a loan for his business, but that's not true because you're a truck driver as well, and this was a business that you and your husband were in.
But the agreement that we had, but
all I'm asking you is, you were in business together on this truck.
Yes.
All right, let me put it to you another way.
Yes.
How many people drove that truck?
Larry.
And what did you get out of it?
Larry.
There was no child support. So somebody is going to tell me the reason, because you're a lady.
Ma'am.
Lady.
Ma'am.
So you're going to provide for child support.
Both of ours.
In 2006, he could continue paying child support that wasn't contained in your divorce judgment. So it wasn't a loan to him, which is really what you're suing for. It was a business venture. And it was all fine in 2006. And then what happened?
He quit making the payment on the truck.
He was giving you children?
And
I'm asking you a question. Was he giving you children?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
$500 a month, except for 6, because we had the children 50-50.
Did you ever give her any more than $500?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
When did you give her more than $500 a month?
Whenever I got taxes back, I gave her pretty much all my year. I don't remember what year it was. If she needed something extra, if the kids needed clothes, I'd go purchase them clothes. If she asked for extras when things were good, I would give her them. No, I didn't have any receipts for it.
And this was from the trucking business that you were involved in?
Correct.
As a business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you file a business return in 2000?
Yes.
How many people are listed as people involved in your business? See? All becomes quiet. And you were in business together subsequent to your divorce.
Yes.
And you now have one truck.
There's 2 trucks involved.
Miss Melvin, I do not consider this a loan, madam. You now have a 2004 truck? Sell it.
It's collateral for his vehicle, and I can't until his loan is paid.
Quiet! Listen, if you 2 people entered into a business venture and the business venture didn't go well because of the problems with the economy, you don't create a tail. This is tail, and I don't buy it. Do you understand? Yeah.
Ladies, excuse me. Step out.
I'm kind of glad it's over.
I now have legal possession of the other truck, and I plan to sell it and get my money back.
I've been trying to get back on top.
He asked me to help him out.
She could help out once in a while.
We have children together, so we have to deal with each other.
Well,